What's up YouTube, it's your boy Zeoxys, and today we're going to be talking about should you summon for the 1 Escanor or Assault Mode Meliodas when it comes to global. As you guys know, the 1 is coming in next week. I'm pretty sure next week the 1 is coming out. Oh, wrong thing. The 1 is coming out next week after this update that's about to come out. And then Assault Mode, it's not been confirmed, but it makes the most sense, at least to me, that Assault Mode is basically like the anniversary unit, even though in the dev notes they said they're starting the anniversary early. It just makes sense to me, but it probably could not happen, like who knows. It just makes sense to me. But who should you summon for? Now, everybody knows the 1 as the hardest hitting unit in the game, and that is true. I do not disagree. I do think the 1 is the hardest hitting unit in the game. He is, definitely. And Assault Mode, he is not the hardest hitting unit in the game. I mean, he's not, but he's up there for sure. Top 3, most likely, for hardest hitting units in the game. But the thing about these two is that Escanor, his entire kit depends on himself. So you just need Escanor for him to do disgusting numbers. You don't need 6-6, you need 1-6. Because you're never using this ultimate. I promise you. If your Escanor is 1-6 and you can make him good, or you can make him good, he will be good. If you give him a good set, you know, good gear, he will nuke. He will nuke. I promise you, he will nuke. Assault Mode, on the other hand, he doesn't work on his own. He needs to have demons or commandments, or he has to be by himself. That is not good because that takes Green Gother, the best general, all-around general unit. All-around unit in general. Best unit in the game. All around. That subtracts him from the equation. And that's not what you want to do. Running a team without rank ups is a sin. That's how I see it. That's a sin in Grand Cross. If you have a team and you have a Gother and you're not using that Gother that ranks up, you're committing a sin. That's how I see it. Now, in terms of who should you summon for, I don't want to tell people to skip the 1. I do not want to tell people to skip the 1 because he's a must. He's like a must-have character. But if you are free to play and you have 900 sitting, 900 gems sitting right now, or asking yourself, should I summon for the 1 or Assault Mode Meliodas? I'm gonna tell you to summon for Assault Mode Meliodas. Now, here's my reasoning. Every single time I make one of these videos saying who should you summon for, should you summon for Assault or should you summon for the 1? Every single time, or not Assault or the 1, like just in general, who should you summon? I make videos off that based on the banner and not the unit. Because I'm thinking of free-to-plays, right? And how valuable the banner is compared to a unit, right? Let's look at the 1's banner real quick. You have the 1 Escanor, main unit. No rate up, same as Assault, no rate up. Then you got Arthur. He's a free unit, so get him out of there. He does not need dupes. You're just using him for his passive. You're not using him in PvP, you're using him for his passive in PvE, right? You got LV. Okay, he's been replaced. Like, you got Sariel, which you can get on Assault's banner if you don't have him. You got, who else? Really just Sariel, I guess. And I guess, though, Assault Mode when he drops. But, yeah. You got Goddess Liz. Now, there's no way you've been playing... I mean, I shouldn't say there's no way, because there's probably a lot of people who don't. But majority of the game has Goddess Liz. There's no way. Because I know for a fact, if I didn't have Goddess Liz, I would not be playing Global. I would not be playing Grand Cross. I would quit that game instantly. Goddess Liz is on everybody's team, whether you like it or not. It could be Hawk, Slater, and Vivian with Goddess Liz in the back. Like, she's unneeded. She's there. Festival King, you're never going to use him. As a free-to-play, I'm talking about free-to-plays here. Festival King, you're never going to use him. This is Red Demon Meliodas. I want you to answer me this. Where the hell are you going to use Red Demon Meliodas? Training Cave? Crimson? Hell no. I mean, people can use him in Crimson, but people mostly use Derriere. which you can get off of. Oh, never mind. I guess you can't get off of that banner. But, you know. But where are you going to use Red Dead Meliodas? Please let me know. Definitely not PvP, because you ain't taking no dubs. I promise you. Green Merlin. I guess you were going to use Green Merlin for a rush in PvP. But if you don't have her, then it's like, what are you doing? Right? What are you doing? How about Holy Knight Escanor? Again, a training cave unit. Green Esterosa. Unless you're not really going to use him unless you have Tarmiel, to be honest. He doesn't need Tarmiel, but Tarmiel with him is like good. Blue Drow, I can see your point. Red Zeldris, I can see your point. Roxy, Mono, Camilla Shin, Hendrickson? Hell no. Hell no. No. From here to here is an absolute no. Now let's look at this banner. Assault Mode, where are you going to use him? PvP? PvE? Okay. New Year's units, where are you going to use them? To get Crimson Demons, like you're going to use them to get Red, Gray, and Crimson Demons. Makes sense. Esterosa, again, not really going to use unless you get Tarmiel, which you can pull off this banner. Zeldris, again, argument. Derriere, where are you going to use her? I mean, every one of these commandments, actually, what am I talking about? From Monspeed and from Esterosa to Monspeed, you're all going to use them with Berserk Meliodas if you pull them. If you don't have any other options, you're going to use them with Meliodas. So that just covers that. These ones have already been covered. Let's go on to Belion and Elah. Belion, you're not going to use nowhere. That's the only trash here. Elah, you're going to use in Guild Boss most of the time. If you want points, I assume. Ludo, Sario, and Tarmiel. And that is self-explanatory, bro. You know where you're going to use them. Stop playing with me. So, in terms of whose banner you should summon on, I think if you have to choose between one of the two, in terms of value, Assault. In terms of just power and winning in PvP, Escanor. If you pull him. I mean, if you have 900, you guarantee get him. But, yeah. If you want value, better CC, if you don't have these characters, and, you know, box CC, this banner for sure. I mean, it's the same thing here, but not, you know, you're going to have majority of these characters, and you're not going to need these original characters. If you want power Escanor, if you want value, very good value, because again, these are, what, 10 coin characters? Stop it. So yeah, I think Assault Mode if you want value, the one if not, or if you just want power. But you guys let me know what you think. I'm Juxus, and I'm out. Later. Peace!